Welcome to the weekend edition of the Nightly Nude. You got a friend there, Ted. Who is it?
Yeah, this is Jackson from the MossyPondLodge.com down in Georgia. They brought this puppy up. We lost Happy Jackson a couple months ago, and we're still crying a little bit. But we try to concentrate on the unbelievable, wonderful, positive, happy memories that Happy Jackson gave us. But now we got Jackson, Jackson, and he is a squirrel retrieving maniac. And we're talking about the Spirit of the Wild TV. You know, when I met Shemaine in October of 1988, we fell in love, and we were married that next January in '89. And she had never been hunting in her life, but she was a videographer. She had produced commercial television things. And she grabbed that old VCR camera rig and followed me around, and we had great success. We set records for pledge drives on public television in 26 states. And I've stopped and think of that. Just Ted Nugent being a smart ass, killing hogs and gutting it, showing where the pancreas lives, and showing where food comes from, the hunting ethic, the resource stewardship conservation ethic. And then the different sporting channels ended up on the networks. And now on the Pursuit channel, 8 times a week, all these 35 years later, we're celebrating the most watched hunting show ever. And it's 8 times a week on the Pursuit channel. So if you people don't get the Pursuit channel, you need to get the Pursuit channel. And on behalf of Shemaine and the Nugent family, thank you for the incredible support. Because, you know, Keith, we don't produce Spirit of the Wild TV. We just push the record button. And Shemaine, with her Queen of the Forest, she has recruited and inspired so many new participants in the conservation lifestyle. So we want to thank everybody for all these years of support. We want to thank Rock, and we want to thank you, and thank everybody at the Pursuit channel, Rusty and everybody, for supporting this truth, logic, and common sense of real hands-on conservation. We're very, very proud of that, which brings me why I celebrate Pride Month as a hunter every day of the year.
You know, you mentioned Rock. Obviously, the Pursuit channel historically had been number 3 in the ratings. You and I both had long runs, much longer than me, but on Outdoor Channel, which is an incredibly good network of content for outdoor television. We also have the Sportsman's Channel out there that's putting out great, outdoor content. But Rock Board alone and a group of investors that included myself, we bought the Pursuit channel. How important is it what Rock's trying to do at the Pursuit channel, and what do you think that's going to do to outdoor entertainment just in the future?
Well, it's quite an explosion for the last, 35 years. We were the first show on what back then was the gold digger, some kind of gold digger to network turned into the Outdoor Channel. And it was a lot of novices, and again, there's nothing wrong with newcomers. My favorite sport in America is the new sporters, the new hunters, the new fishermen, the new trappers. So a lot of those guys got TV shows, and it's really come a long way. I mean, my buddy Pigman has an incredible show. Fred and Michelle Eichler on Everything Eichler, a bunch of different channels. The Mossy Oak guys do a great job. The Primos guys do an amazing job. Kip Campbell on the Pursuit Network with us. We have some great shows. Rock has his own On the Road show. So there's some really, really world-class television. And what Rock is doing is he knows that it's a promotional tool to promote hands-on conservation. So he's a businessman who can get it to the most eyeballs, into the most homes. And that's really what's going to secure the future of hunting, fishing, trapping, private property rights, the Second Amendment. These are all critical individual freedoms that we have unique to the American dream. And what Rock Borderland is a visionary, as are you, Keith, when you invested in the Pursuit channel. And now we're having more eyes, more homes that get the Pursuit channel than all the other networks combined. So we're very proud of that. There's another guy, Blaine Anthony. I think his name Blaine. Blaine Anthony. He's like a host of a number of TV shows, the Bear Whisperer. He's got a great show. He's a funny guy. I don't know where he gets all those designer clothes and why he gets them, but he's a great guy, funny guy. And believe me, I know funny. So there's a bunch of great shows, and I think Rock was a visionary in expanding the reach of this last vestige of environmentalism. Hunting, fishing, and trapping, the farmers, the ranchers, the private landowners of America, we grow everybody's quality air, soil, and water by maximizing wildlife habitat, harvesting the surplus every year so that habitat is not degraded by an overpopulation of game and fish and big and small game. And what benefits other than the quality air, soil, and water that provides quality of life for everybody? I happen to be an addict, a songbird addict. I have 64 species of songbirds on our Michigan swamp. And I put my walker's game ears in, and all of a sudden the world comes alive with, and I fight so hard for freedom. I fight against the snakes in the government, the snakes in the media every day, and it wears me out. But as soon as I spend time in the woods with Shemaine and those birds, I can hear those birds singing. I might have my Matthews bow. I might just be walking with a slingshot or 22. It cleanses the soul. So I think Rock sees, and you saw, and we celebrate our lifestyle. It does cleanse the soul and provide remedy to the ugliness that seems to permeate the world right now. So if you're not watching Spirit of the Wild on the Pursuit channel 8 times a week, find out how to get it. I don't know if it's a satellite or whatever it is. Find the Pursuit channel. Tell everybody you know, because just watching Shemaine Nugent's Queen of the Forest segments is worth the price of admission. So I want to thank Rock and Randy and you and everybody who's brought the Spirit of the Wild show 35 years running to the Pursuit channel. It's really the best television there is.
Well, Ted, what a great week ahead. I missed it. You mentioned earlier in the week, you and I talk at least once every day about current events, about politics, about somebody we're pissed at, about whatever it might be. But hey, listen, I just want you to help me here today, June 8th. We're Saturday, June 8th as we're recording this. Today, my friend, is Jeannie Mark and mine 39th wedding anniversary today.
Wow. And she hasn't stabbed you in your sleep yet? This is awesome.
I was just sitting there thinking, can you believe I've put up with that woman all this time?
You're the luckiest man next to me, I'll tell you that.
Ted, great week. Looking forward to the next time we get together, probably be on TV, and if not, back here again. But folks listening, I'm sure you enjoyed this week as much as I did. If you did, go to tednugent.com, buy something off of that website, because when you do that, that supports Ted's mission to do all the great things that he's doing to promote hunting and freedom in America.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Keith. Congratulations to you and Jeannie. And thank you, everybody, for your support out there. And I do look forward to meeting all of you one way or another on hunternation.org. And if you want to find out about our Sunrise Safaris hunts, we're selling out all the hunts this fall and this winter. Go to tednugent.com, and Toby, my son Toby, and Paul and Jim, they'll book you. And we have the greatest campfires in the world. And don't forget, too, Shemaine has a real America's Voice, Faith and Freedom. She's doing God's work. And I have a real America's Voice Spirit Campfire. And we hope to keep the nightly Nuge going. So everybody, thank you for your support. Let's raise as much hell as possible, but get everybody in your life to register to vote. And let's get America back on track again. There is a segment of our population that doesn't want to make America great again. I believe the majority of Americans indeed want and are willing to fight to make America great again. God bless you.
God bless you, Ted.